So to create our Rome Travel Brochure, I've got 2 blank sheets of copy paper or printer paper or whatever it is, and I'm going to take those 2 sheets and put them together right on top of one another. I'm simply going to fold it over in half, kind of like creating a booklet, and crease it. And once I have that, then basically I have a little booklet here. I am going to put a couple of staples in here just so it holds itself together. Nothing spectacular, but get that thing held together, and now I've got a nice little booklet for myself. First thing I'm going to do is we're going to number the pages just lightly. I'm going to use a pencil, I think, to do that, and so that way we can have a good reference point. So when I say, hey, we're going to work on pages 2 and 3, we're all working on the same pages. So even though it's a cover and we don't generally number the cover, I'm going to number that. So I'm just going to put down a little number 1 in the bottom corner. I'm going to open this up. Number 2, number 3. So I'm not really making these page numbers like a big deal, but it's really for us to just kind of keep straight what pages we're all working on here. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 on the back. So I've got all of those things numbered. Okay? And so the first pages that you guys are going to be working on, we're going to skip the cover page for now, and we're going to be working on pages 2 and 3. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our Pompeii, or I should say, on page 2 we're going to work on the myth of Rome. And so I need, on each one of the pages that I create, I need a nice big title. I'm going to get my paragraph written somewhere on here, and I'm going to draw a picture that generally goes with this. And so I need to use color for that. For our purposes, just to get started, just make sure you've got a nice big title, The Myth of Rome, right? And titles are always bigger and more bold, and maybe they have some kind of a cool border or something underneath it, something like that. Okay, and then down here, this is where I'm going to transfer my paragraph that I wrote in my spiral over into here. So let's say I write that over in here, and clearly I'm not really writing it, but this should represent that this is where I'm going to put my writing for that. So here's my writing. And then in here, I'm going to draw some kind of a picture that goes along with what we're talking about. The myth of Rome is Romulus and Remus, and the big famous statue is that, Mother She-Wolf here, and I'm certainly not an artist, so I'm going to get, here's the she-wolf here, and let's say, here's the statue of the she-wolf and the tail or whatever it is, and here we go, and it's got nice pointy ears like a wolf should have, and here we go, and wow, what a fantastic wolf that is, right? You got an eye, and we've got the 2 little babies under here, and they're hanging out, hoping that they can get something from Mom here. Okay, and we've got another, I'm obviously going very quickly for you. What I'm looking for in your pictures, yeah, I understand maybe you're not the greatest artist in the world. That's okay. But I'm looking for that you tried and you didn't just scribble something down here as quick as you could. Make sure you get color on this somewhere to make it look nice. Add color to that or whatever. But on each page, you're going to have a title, you're going to have a picture, and you're going to have your information written on there. This page over here is going to be about Pompeii, so, what happened in Pompeii, got my picture, and I can get my writing over here. And so that's kind of how we work the brochure.